Hello and welcome to Jaz Pilates, to this 30-minute low-impact full-body Pilates session. I'm using an exercise band for some of the movements here. However, if you don't have a band, you can still do all the exercises with me. Okay, let's get started. Come laying down on your back, knees bent, feet on the ground. We're going to do some gentle warm-ups. So engage your core and begin straightening one leg out on your mat. And then bring it back towards you and then straighten out your other leg. Just repeating this a few times on each leg and breathing out and breathing in. Bring both your feet back on the mat, bending your knees, raising your arms up towards the ceiling, and begin reaching your hands up towards the ceiling. Imagine you're touching the ceiling with your hands and then slowly bring your shoulder blades down back on your mat. So just repeating this a few times. So we're just getting some awareness and mobility in your shoulder blades here. Then from here, let's begin moving opposite arm and opposite leg. Breathe in, and as you breathe out, begin straightening out one leg and your opposite arm. Really stretching the front part of your body, and then alternate on your other side. So breathe in, and as you breathe out, slowly begin straightening everything out, and then doing that on the other side. Coming back to center, feet on the mat, hands by your side on the mat. Begin dropping one knee to the side. Engage your core. Using your core muscles to bring your knee back to center. Feeling the stretch in your hip flexors as you drop your knees to the side. And then from here, as you drop one knee to the side, straighten out the leg onto the mat. Bending that knee, and let's repeat it on the other side. So drop the knee to the side, straighten out your leg, bring it back to center, and then repeating on your other leg. Releasing from this and bring both your feet back on the mat. Let's begin drawing some circles with your pelvis. So just starting off in one direction, you can place your hands onto your hips so you can feel the motion of your pelvis moving. Begin slowly drawing your circles. We are releasing the psoas, glutes, and hip muscles, and also getting some more mobility in your spine. Let's change the direction of the circle. So begin drawing the circles in the other direction, just slowly drawing the circles, getting some more mobility. Maybe this side is a little bit more stuck than the other side, that's okay. Trying to wake up the spine and the hips here by doing this exercise, this warm-up. Just doing what is right for you, just doing small movements, or you can do bigger ones if you want. Letting go from this, reach one leg up in the air, point your foot outwards. Cross that ankle over the opposite thigh. We're in pigeon pose. Lift your leg off the ground and reach with your hands behind your thigh. You can rock from side to side or just staying still, it's up to you. Just enjoying the stretch in your glutes, your thighs, and your hips. Placing your foot down on the mat again, and then twist your legs to one side and your head is going into the opposite direction. Just breathing deeply and fully here. Enjoying the stretch from your neck, chest, front part of your body all the way down to the opposite knee. And let's repeat this on the other side. Reach your other leg up into the air, point your foot outwards, cross that ankle over the opposite thigh, and then just rocking from side to side if you choose to, or being still. Reaching your hands behind your thigh and breathing deeply and fully. Relaxing your face and jaw and just enjoying the stretch while you're rocking from side to side. Place your foot down and now twist your legs to the other side and the head goes the opposite direction. Feeling the front part of your body stretch as you breathe deeply into your rib cage and out. Releasing, bring both your feet back on the mat, knees bent. Let's do some shoulder bridge work. Engaging your core and your leg muscles, peel your spine off the mat. So you want to peel your pelvis, your lower, middle, and upper back off the mat. Hold it at the top and then slowly roll yourself back down, each vertebrae one at a time. You can place your hands on your hips for support and using your breath to bring yourself up and then slowly back down. So we're going to really massage the spine here. Then from here, taking your hands above your head and then slowly over your head as you roll yourself back down. So breathe in, bring your hands up, roll yourself back up, and take your hands over your head as you slowly peel yourself back down to the mat. And again, repeating this one more time. So bring your hands up towards the ceiling, roll yourself back up, hands over your head, roll yourself back down to the mat. Staying in this position, bring one leg at a time into the air. Straighten or bend your knee and begin to point and flex your feet. And now begin cycling your legs in the air, moving your legs down towards the mat and back up again. The movement doesn't have to be very far. The more further down you go towards the mat, the more pressure it's going to be on your abdominal muscles. So please engage your core and keep breathing. Releasing and bring your knees into your chest and gently rocking from side to side. Great work. After this warm-up, let's begin some more deeper exercises. So grab your band if you're going to use it, place it around your foot, come laying down on your side. The bottom knee is bent, top leg is straight. Hold the band with your top hand. Engage your core muscles, so resting your head on your bottom arm if you want to, and begin lifting your top leg up towards the ceiling. So breathe in as you lift the leg up towards the ceiling and breathe out as you bring it back down towards the mat. So with the band, we have a little bit more resistance. And if you're not using the band, it's totally okay. We're still using the muscles the same here. So breathe in, leg up towards the ceiling, and breathe out as you bring it back down. So by doing this breathing work, we're activating the pelvic floor muscles a bit more. You have 7 more. 6, you're doing great. And 5, keep breathing. 4, 3, really engage your leg muscles as you lift. 2, and last one, great work. From here, we're going to point the toes down towards the mat, getting more into the glute muscles here. So breathing in as you lift your leg up, or more the heel up towards the ceiling, and then breathe out as you bring the toes down towards the mat. So again, engaging your core to help with your stability and activating the leg muscles that you're using as you lift your leg and place it back down towards the mat. So you can let go a little bit of the resistance of the band if you want to, if you can start feeling the muscles working. I definitely am right now. And just keep breathing. Don't do the exercise with your face. And smile. You're doing really great work here. And just one more. And relax. Great work. So from here, we're going to do some inner thigh leg work. So now placing the band on the bottom foot, straighten it out. The top leg can go out in front of you or bending it. And then point the toes and begin raising that leg up towards the ceiling. You can play around with the resistance of the band if you're using it. The more tighter it is, the more your muscles are going to work, or you can release the band and go a little bit more easier in this exercise. And without the band, you're still using the muscles the same. So just keep breathing as you raise the leg, engaging the leg muscles and your core, releasing out of this exercise. So we're going to do some bicep work. So come sitting in a seated position and slowly coming up. Place the band around the soles of both of your feet, elbows by your sides. Bring your hands to your shoulders and then release. Straightening out your arms and then again going back into the bicep curl. So engaging your core, so you're up nice and tall. If you're not using the band, you can still do this exercise. So really bringing your elbows towards your body and then making a fist with your hand as you bring your hands towards your shoulders and then release. So we're still using the muscles the same. However, with the band, we have a little bit more resistance. Relaxing the shoulders away from your ears and breathing. You're doing great work here, strengthening your biceps, your shoulders, and your arms. We've got just a few more to go. You're doing really great work. And 3 more, you're doing great. And 2, and 1. Release from this exercise. Begin taking your head from side to side or rolling your shoulders and also the other way. Just stretching it out. Let's do the leg work on the other side. So come laying down on your side. Remember what side you did last time. Placing the band around the sole of your foot on the top leg, bottom leg bent, and then begin lifting your leg up towards the ceiling and then slowly back down. So engaging your core, engaging the leg muscles as you lift the leg up towards the ceiling and then bringing it down towards the mat. You can choose to breathe in as you raise your leg up towards the ceiling and breathe out as you bring it back down towards the mat. So we're working the front and the back part of your leg muscles and also the glutes. Got 6 more and 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1 more. We're going straight into the next exercise. So point your toe down towards the mat and then begin lifting your leg up towards the ceiling and then back down towards the ground. So again, engaging your core, engaging your leg muscles. You may want to let go of the band a little bit if you're using the band. And without it, it's okay. We're still working the muscles the same. And just breathing, bringing oxygen to your muscles and also that to release any tension that you start feeling from working your glutes here. It's definitely a very powerful exercise, but a great one. 4 more, 3, 2, and 1 more. Great work. So now from here, take the band around the bottom leg, straighten out that leg. Top leg goes out in front of you, you can bend it. Point your toes and then begin lifting your leg up towards the ceiling and back down. Working your inner thigh muscles here. And just don't forget to breathe and relax your face, relax the back of your teeth and your tongue from your mouth. And just keep breathing. You're doing really great work here. Just a few more to go. You've got 5 left. You can do this. And 3 more. Look, it's nearly finished. 2. And last one. Great work. So the leg side series is over. So come laying down on your back. Reach one leg up towards the ceiling, so that leg that just had the band. Using the band if you're using it, and straighten out the legs. We're stretching out the hamstrings here. You can stay here or begin pointing and flexing your toes, so getting a little bit more into the calf muscles and stretching out your ankles and the top part of your foot. You can place a pillow behind your head if you need to for a bit of support for your head. Now take that leg out to the side and the other leg straight on the mat. Really stretching out the hip flexors and the pelvis, the inner thigh, and your glutes. Just staying here for a few breaths. Engage your core and bring your leg up towards the center. And now take that leg across your body. So now we're stretching out the other side from your hip to your knee muscle. So it might be quite tense here. For me, it's always quite intense, this stretch. But it's really good to do daily. If you're not using the band, just let your leg rest over to the side. Using your core muscles to bring your leg back to center. Bend your knee. If you're using the band, take the band around the sole of your other foot. Straighten out your leg or bend the knee if you need to. And begin pointing and flexing your foot if you would like to. Enjoying the hamstring stretch here. You can have the other leg bent or straight out on the mat. And now take that leg that has the band or that's up towards the ceiling out to the side. Breathing deeply and fully into this stretch. If you have the wall there like I do, just use the wall as support, that's okay. Breathing deeply and fully into your pelvis, your lower back, and your abdomen. Using your core muscles, bring your leg up towards the center and now take the leg across over your body and the head turns to the other direction. Now enjoying this intense stretch from the hips to the knee, you might really feel it there. Just keep breathing fully and deeply. We are stretching the IT band. It's a thick fascial tissue that runs down the length of your outer thighs from the top of your pelvis to your shin bone. It's responsible for keeping your hips and knees stable. Letting your leg relax into the posture. Slowly releasing from this. Take your band to the side if you were using it. Now we're going to do some ab curl work. So feet on the mat, bending your knees, hands behind your head. Engage your core. Breathe in, and as you breathe out, bring yourself up into an ab curl. So look at your knees for your head placement. So we're going to do just 3 more of these, and then we're going to add on. Next ab curl, bring one knee up towards your chest, and then alternate to the other leg. So bring yourself up into an ab curl, one knee comes up, and then going on to the other side. So really engaging your core, looking at your knees. Breathe out as you come up into an ab curl, and breathe in as you're going back down towards the mat. And just a few more of these. You're doing really great work, really working the deep abdominal muscles here. Now bring both your knees up to tabletop position, and then come up into an ab curl. So we've just got 4 more of these to go, and then we're going to add on. So breathe out, come up into an ab curl. Breathe in as you come back towards your mat. Now begin straightening one leg out as you come up into an ab curl. So alternating legs. So breathe out, come up, straighten one leg out, bring it back towards the center as you come down towards the mat. Don't hold your breath. Relax your shoulders away from your ears. And just a few more to go. You're doing really great work, really working the deep abdominal muscles here. Releasing. Bring your knees in towards your chest. Now straighten out your whole body nice and long, enjoying the front stretch of your body. Hands behind your head, engage your core. Let's get into some oblique work. So opposite elbow to opposite knee. So we're just going to do one side. So bring your elbow to the opposite knee and then back down towards the mat. Just got 4 more to go, and 3, 2, great work. 1 more. Okay, let's do the other side. So opposite elbow to the opposite knee, looking over to where you are turning so your body naturally follows, and working the obliques more. And just breathing, really using your breath to breathe out as you bring yourself up, bringing your elbow towards your knee. And just a few more. You're doing great work here. Easing out, great work. Now stretch your body out nice and long. Enjoy this stretch. You deserve it. That was great work. Slowly come onto the side and come up onto a seated position. So I'm going to face my back towards you so you can see what I'm doing. So I'm going to grab your band if you have it. You can do it without it. We're going to do some tricep work. Have the band in both hands. One hand is on the mat and the other hand is reaching up towards the ceiling. So you want to bend your elbow and then reach the arm up towards the ceiling. So really working the tricep muscles here. You may start to feel your muscles work, because I am right now. So just keep breathing. Engage your core muscles so you're sitting up nice and tall. And reach your fingertips or your hand up towards the ceiling. If it's a little bit too much, if you're using the band, just release the band a little bit so you don't have so much resistance. You got this. Just a few more to go. You're doing great. Doing 8 more. 7. Just keep breathing. You're doing great. 6. 5. Really proud of you. 4. 3. Just think of your amazing muscles that you're working right now. And then slowly release. Rolling your shoulders in both directions. Let's do the opposite side. So again, hand on the mat, and the other hand is reaching up towards the ceiling. Engaging your core and breathing. Don't forget to breathe, especially because this is such an intense exercise. This side I always feel it more because this side is not as strong as the other side. Think about how you're going to treat yourself after this amazing workout. You've got 10 more. 9, you're doing great. 7, so proud of you. And 6, keep breathing. Just a few more. You can do it. Look at that. It's going to be over. And relax. Great work. Placing the band down to the side. I'm going to turn around and face you. Begin rolling your shoulders just back and forth. Now you can do this with the band, without. Place your arms out in front of you with the band in the hand, and then begin reaching your arms up towards you, over your head, and then around the back. So really stretching out your shoulders, the front part of your body, and then also the back muscles as you reach the band back over you. If you're doing this without the band, just reach your hands up towards the ceiling and then circle them around the back part of you, and then reaching them up towards the ceiling, then reaching them, circling them back around to the front. So really enjoying the stretch from your fingertips to your armpits, the side of your body, your chest. If you're using the band, place the band to the side. Now reaching one arm across your body and place it in the elbow of your other arm. So stretching out your shoulder blade here. Just breathing deeply and fully into the stretch. Open your arms out wide. Bend one arm behind you, reaching behind your back, and place the other hand on your elbow. Stretching out your tricep muscles here. Releasing, stretch your arms out wide and then hug yourself, giving yourself some self-compassion. You may want to rock from side to side, really open up the shoulder blades a little bit more here, or just being still, that's okay. Reaching your arms out long, stretching out your chest, and reaching one arm across your body, placing in the elbow of your other arm. Breathing deeply into your shoulder blade, into your upper back, feeling your muscles release. Releasing, opening up your arms wide. Bend one arm behind you, reaching it behind your back, and the other hand goes on the bent elbow. So stretching out the tricep muscles here after the deep tricep exercises that we just did. Breathing deeply and fully into your rib cage and abdomen. Reaching your arms out long, enjoying the chest stretch. Hug yourself. And if you want to, moving from side to side, opening up the space between your shoulder blades more. Releasing, and come lay down on your stomach. We're going to do some back work. Hands on top of each other, rest your head onto your hands, engage your core. Breathe in, lifting your head off your hands, and breathe out as you're coming back down towards your hands. Legs out wide if you feel any tension in your lower back. So breathing in as you lift your head up off the mat, and breathe out as you're slowly coming back down. Now, as you breathe in, lifting your head and hands off the mat. So imagine your hands and head are glued together as you lift yourself up off the mat and then bring yourself back down again. Bringing your hands beside your shoulders. Breathe in, head and shoulders come off the mat as you reach your arms out straight. So reaching your hands out straight. Breathe in as you come back towards your mat. So now as you bring your hands out straight, circle the hands out. So imagine you're going swimming in very beautiful water. So lifting your head and shoulders off the mat, hands out in front of you, and then circle your hands around to your waist. Keeping your core engaged as you lift your chest, shoulders, and head off the mat. Doing this one more time. Releasing from this. Coming onto your hands and knees out wide, feet touching, going into child's pose. Hands straight out in front of you. Breathe deeply and fully into the lower back and into your abdominals. Taking a deep breath in through your nose and then out through your mouth. Coming back onto your all fours, let's do the cat-cow pose. Belly drops down towards the ground, and when you're ready, rounding your spine, head drops down towards the mat, and then reverse it. So try to breathe in and out, doing one breath cycle through each pose, and articulate your spine as you're moving throughout the pose. So think about moving your lower, middle, and upper back. Head is always moving last. As you move between the two poses, enjoying the nice spine massage. You may want to hold each pose for a cycle breath, or freely move between the two poses while you articulate the spine, breathing deeply and fully. Coming back to center, bring one leg out in front of you, going into a lunge. Hands on your thigh, breathing deeply and fully. Come a little bit forward if you want to go a little bit deeper into the lunge, opening up the hips. Coming into a gentle twist here. One hand places in the inside of your foot, outside arm reaches up towards the ceiling, looking straight out in front of you. Holding and breathing deeply and fully. Releasing, place both hands beside your front foot. Begin rocking back and forth, straightening out the front leg and then bending it. So going in between lunge and half split. So stretching out the hamstrings, the hips here. Then coming back into a lunge, hands on your knees. And if you want to, now coming up into a deeper lunge, lifting your back knee off the mat. Holding here. Place both your hands back down to the mat. Coming back to center, reach the other leg out in front of you. Hands on your thigh, looking straight out in front of you. Engage your core and your leg muscles, breathing deeply and fully. Coming into a gentle twist, hand is placed down on the mat inside of your foot. Outside arm reaches up towards the ceiling, looking straight out in front of you. Holding and breathing deeply and fully. And smile. Releasing, place both hands beside your foot, begin rocking back and forth, straightening out the front leg and then bending it, moving in between lunge and half split. Coming forward into a lunge again, stay here or take your behind leg off the ground. Engage your leg and core muscles, breathing deeply and fully, looking straight ahead. You're doing great. Releasing and slowly come into a seated position. Coming into a side bend, reaching one arm up and over, stretching the side of your body. Circle that hand around and let's go to the other side. So we're going to move from side bend, circling the top hand round to the other side as we go into the side bend. And again, top hand circling around. And then slowly coming back to center. Begin drawing some half circles with your neck, releasing any tension. Letting your head drop from side to side. Dropping your head forward, you may hear some cracks, some popping. Bring your head back, tilting your head back again, moving half circles. Just breathing deeply and fully. Take your hands behind you. Lean back, smile with your chest and throat. Holding here for a few breaths, enjoying the stretch in the front part of your body. Tilt your head back if it is comfortable for you today. Releasing, coming forward chin to chest. Stretching your upper back, neck and shoulders. Coming out of this, take your hands out forward on the mat. Bend your knees and coming up into a standing position. So your hands are still touching the mat. Begin swaying from side to side, relaxing your knees. Imagine you are drawing a half circle in the sand. Relax your neck, relax your jaw. Bring your hands onto your elbows if this is comfortable for you right now. Slowly coming to stillness. Moving your head from side to side, hands on the mat. And then slowly rolling yourself up, nice and tall. Reaching your hands up towards the ceiling. Bring your hands back down to your waist. In swinging your hands to each side of your body. Head and shoulders follow. Relax your knees and enjoy the movement of moving your body and swinging. Slowing down, coming to center, releasing. Bring your hands up towards your chest, breathe in. And as you breathe out, bring your hands back down towards your waist. Feel your body filling up with air as you breathe in. And as you breathe out, feel your body releasing the warm air. Repeating this one more time. So using your hands as you feel the breath coming in and out of your body. Releasing, bring your shoulders up towards your ears, hold and slowly release. Great work. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. Let me know how you go, and take care.